guys, I am so excited today because I'm going to be sharing with you some great gifts for toddlers. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you guys to subscribe and follow along. We do daily vlogs and also fun videos like this. So if you don't know me, my name is Jennifer. I have my husband Chris, and then we have 3 kids. We have a daughter who's gonna be 4 next month. We have a son who just turned 1.5, and we have another daughter who is almost 5 months old. So the toddler gift department is right up our alley right now, and I find the last few years has been really hard to think of gifts for the kids that are like in between like infant and like 2. Only because a lot of times they don't have too big of interests yet. My daughter, who's gonna be 4, is really into princesses, so I can basically buy her anything that has a princess on it and she'll be obsessed with it. So she's kind of easy to buy for. But my son, he definitely loves Mickey Mouse, but he's also in a stage where he doesn't have anything that he's like super obsessed with or anything. So I personally like to buy generic, I don't know if the word generic is right, but things that are not necessarily like a certain character or a certain theme. I know that it is really hard to think of toddler gifts, so I'm here to give you guys some great ideas. Some of these things might be things that I'm getting my kids this year, or it might be things that we already have. So I hope that you guys can get some good ideas. And like I said, I have 2 girls and 1 boy, so this is kind of for both genders. I'm gonna break this into things for boys and things for girls and then things for both. But obviously you can get these boy things for girls and you can get the girls things for boys too. So the first thing I have on the list for a boy is definitely books. My son is really into books right now. Like I said, he's 1.5, so he is into turning the pages and just sitting and looking at the pictures. He likes to point things out. And we actually have a ton of books in our family already, but it's also fun to have new, fresh books because sometimes we end up reading all of our books over and over and over, but any books really are a great gift. I also have a T-ball set on a list for a little boy, and Jackson is really into balls lately. He just learned how to say ball. He has a basketball net already, which is a good one as well if you don't have that yet, but he is really into swinging the bat around. We have to have the bat outside so that he doesn't knock things over, but we don't have a T-ball set yet, so I think that'll be really fun for him to actually be able to hit the ball off of a tee instead of using it like a golf club. On that same subject, any sort of ball he loves. We have tons of balls already, but I think we might be getting him like a bigger basketball, maybe like a baseball or a softball this year as well. Anything car related, my son likes, and I'm pretty sure a lot of boys like, whether it's tractors or little matchbox cars. He is loving cars. The Little People in general are awesome. That's the brand Little People. Jane has the Little People princesses that she loves, but then there's like Little People Farm, there's like Little People, like a regular dollhouse. All of those are great. There's Little People cars as well. And so those are really good, especially for the younger kids where you don't want them to have like the little matchbox wheels that can possibly get in their mouth. Not just girls can dress up. My son loves dressing up, so anything dress up related is awesome, whether it's like a fireman suit or Superman or any of the superheroes in general, Iron Man. Any of those suits are awesome and fun for little kids. Blocks are always a go-to. We have all sorts of blocks. We have Legos, we have the big blocks. Those are always great for little boys who love to build things and knock them down. So for girls, like I said, my daughter's really into princess things, but if your daughter isn't really into something yet, like I said, dress up is really good. There are all the Disney princess dress ups, but there's also like Doc McStuffins and Sophia the First, or just plain dresses that aren't necessarily a certain character that they just like to dress up in with little tiaras or wands. Fairy wings that you can get for really cheap. Those are always just super fun for little girls. Like I said, the Little People are awesome. There's like a Little People doll house that's not necessarily Disney princess either, but they can play. If you don't want to get them like a huge big doll house, there's like a cheaper version in the Little People, and they come with like a little baby and a mom and a dad and a sister and a brother and a bed and chairs and little kitchen. So that's really fun. Arts and crafts. This isn't necessarily like a girl thing, but I know girls are usually into arts and crafts more than boys, at least mine are. But any sort of paint or Play-Doh or markers or crayons, all of those are always good go-tos. Any coloring books, my kids love to look at the pictures and then color them in. They have the huge, gigantic coloring books that my daughter loves. She loves to draw or color on those and then put them on her wall in her bedroom, kind of like a poster. And just arts and crafts in general, kids' scissors, my kids are really into, or glue sticks. All of that is always a good bet. Any sort of doll or accessory is a good gift as well for kids, whether it's a baby doll or a big American Girl doll, any of the accessories that come with it. So the clothes or the bed or a stroller or the bottles or the diapers, all of that. Little girls usually always love to pretend like they're a little mom, and it's always so cute to see them. And those can be like multiple gifts. So they can have a doll in one gift, and then a whole nother gift can be like one certain outfit, and then a whole nother gift can be the feeding stuff. So that can spread out and look like a whole bunch of gifts. A good fun gift for both boy and girl is a play kitchen. We got our play kitchen from IKEA. We love it, and the kids love playing in it. And then we've got all sorts of food and pots and pans and things from all different places, not just IKEA. But the kids love to pretend like they're cooking things and washing their hands and just using the microwave and things like that. So they love the little kitchen that we have for them. Also, a brand that we love, this is not a brand deal, but is Melissa and Doug. I feel like their toys always last the longest. So they're usually made of like wood or sturdier pieces or like cloth. Instead of plastic, and I feel like all of our Melissa and Doug puzzles and toys have lasted the longest and don't look like they have a ton of wear and tear as much as some of the other toys that we have. Lastly, I think it is a good idea to not just think about winter time when Christmas is around, to remember spring and summer. Sometimes it's fun to give a little girl or a boy a bathing suit for the next summer coming up, or a cute beach towel. Like I said, my kids love Mickey Mouse and Disney, so sometimes like a big Mickey Mouse towel would look really cool and they think that's awesome. Or like diving toys for the pool, stuff like that that you normally wouldn't think of in the winter time. Sometimes the kids don't want just all winter clothes, and you can get them some fun summer things as well, or summer toys, like a big pool for the backyard or a water table. And the good thing about that is usually you can find those things on sale as well during Christmas because it's not in season. So that is it. I hope you guys got some good tips from me, and leave in the comments your go-to toddler gift if you have something that I didn't mention, so that everyone else can get some good ideas and I can get some more good ideas. And give the video a thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.